I'm a little hesitant to discuss the witch's ladder. It's not really something I've got a great deal of experience in, but I've started making one here, and as you can see I've tied a bone and a stick together. Depending on the type of spell you're working will depend on the number of components you would use and the type of components you would use. For instance, if I was doing a love spell, I'd probably go with 5. If I was doing something for business, I'd probably go with 7 for a growth sort of aspect to it. What you actually tie into the ladder is up to you and depending on the spell you're performing. You could use different sacred woods, you could use runes, you can use feathers, you can use stones, you can use all sorts of natural things. You could even use little scraps of paper with runes drawn on them or sigils drawn on them. You could use parchment with names written on them or little incantations. And for the sake of showing you how this comes together, I'm just going to break a bit of the stick off. You'll recognise this as being the figure of 8 knot. Just before I pull it tight, I would poke that through like that. And then to make it all the more secure, just pull them against each other. And then if you need to, fasten with a little drop of super glue. I would suggest using super glue especially for hair, which tends to slip all over the place. You can use coloured threads. I was talking to someone the other day who debated with me that these are not just for bindings. I would say all knot magic is a binding of some sort, but they can also be used for protection, to bind things away from the home. There are legends being told of this sort of thing being found under floorboards, within wall cavities, or even in attics, to try and keep things away.